Even with the banning of Faithless Looting, the Dredge deck never fails to just keep coming back and back and always remind you why you need hard graveyard hate, like super exile all type of stuff, type of graveyard hate, because it'll always be there to get you with its value, its synergy, and everything. And truly one of my favorite matchups for Mill, just because historically so many newer players to just Magic in general would think, oh wow, this is such a bad matchup for Mill. Like, Mill helps this deck out. No, it is literally one of the archetype's best matchups in the format and is nuanced in many ways. So my name is Shaf, aka That Mill Guy. Let's go over the Dredge matchup and take a look at some games afterward. So first and foremost, taking a look at the modern metagame, obviously you don't really need an excuse to run Graveyard Hate. You should be running Graveyard Hate thanks to decks such as Rakdos Midrange or Death Shadow, Murktide Regent. There's always some type of use for the graveyard. Let's be honest here. Dragon's Rage Channeler, Murktide Regent, Croxa, there's plenty of value pieces out of the graveyard. So you should be running it, but should you be running cards like Rest in Peace? Should you be running cards like Cling to Dust that are more single target? Whatever it might be. I mean, there's a lot of variety. So out of Azorius Control, we run as a mill deck hard graveyard hate to deal with things like Emrakul and Endurance, cards that shuffle away the opponent's graveyard back into the library, so we want to make sure that stuff is exiled. And then obviously we run into matchups like Living End, where the matchup wants to put a bunch of creatures into their graveyard and then reanimate them. So obviously we can't let that happen. We really want cards like Soul Guide Lantern instead of Surgical Extraction, where Surgical Extraction will only get out key pieces such as the combo. Sometimes you can't even find the combo because, well, they're only playing 3 copies of Living End. That's one less copy for us to mill over and find with Surgical. It's probably better off we play the Soul Guide Lantern. So that's another matchup. And then finally, you can end up in the Dredge matchup where you really want a mix of both. You can get away with doing either one because in a lot of ways, if you just get rid of their graveyard or get rid of an enabler or two, the deck doesn't really have the time or the wherewithal to recover in that sense. So taking a look at the matchup itself, from what I was mentioning, it's very nuanced, similar to the ever famous matchup of Burn versus Death Shadow. A Burn deck wants to hit you in the face with a bunch of burn spells like Lightning Bolt and Lava Spike, whereas Death Shadow wants to take damage itself to create a massive Death Shadow. This is a very kind of weird matchup, right? You think it's unfavored for Death Shadow, and I think to my knowledge it is, but there's a lot of ways where Death Shadow can actually make the matchup very close. And I could be wrong here, to be fair. I haven't played Death Shadow extensively, and I haven't read through this article by Michael Rapp, but I just wanted to show that, again, just like this matchup here, this matchup with Mill versus Dredge is very nuanced. Getting into it, we do enable this strategy in a lot of ways, and thankfully we've moved past cards like Glimpsy and Thinkable. We have moved into cards like Tossage, Hideous Laughter, but we put cards like Creeping Chill, Conflagrate, the Narcomoebas, and Prized Amalgams. We put all this into their graveyard, and then they untap. They probably have a Dredger in there like Stinkweed Imp, and they just kind of go off from there. We do a lot to work for them, and heck, even on the swing back on the sideboarding end, we mill over cards like Ancient Grudge to allow them to just cast them against our hate cards. So there's a lot of give and take in terms of how you want to play this, when you want to fire off a spell, and that really, shameless plug here, you should be accessing in my Modern Mill primer up on the Mill Discord if you wanted to understand how to beat this matchup and how to approach graveyard matchups. Although this matchup may not specifically be up there at the time of this recording, understanding matchups, how to use graveyard hit, and all that stuff is all covered in that, so check that out. But specifically this nuance, our first and biggest problem is going to be Creeping Chill. And honestly, at the end of the day, this is the primary problem. Because of how actively we enable this isn't going to be like a creature matchup or a burn matchup where a card like this is going to keep them at bay in terms of life. I don't care about the life that they're gaining. I care about the damage that they're doing to me. So when we're playing Mill, we have to essentially act like we are playing at 8 life. We have to accept the fact that there is a high chance that we will be milling over, and not exiling with Tasha's, milling over some number, 3 to 4 Creeping Chills throughout the expense of the game here, throughout the time of the game. So we have to play like we're at 8 life, and that's going to get you to think a lot more about how you're fetch shocking, how you're shocking in your your lands and how aggressive you actually want to be to mill certain cards, and how potentially you actually want to sandbag certain mill spells so that you can potentially hit them all at once, so that maybe your opponent doesn't see the line of, oh, I actually have lethal with Conflagrate here, but wait, they might think they don't have it if you don't mill them for enough. So it's kind of playing these small mind games as to how you eke out value and actually make this matchup positive in that sense. So again, Surgical Extraction is going to be why, you know, this matchup is going to be first and foremost very powerful for us, especially since the advent of Creeping Chill. Surgical Extraction's #1 target is Creeping Chill, because that essentially gains us that life back. We can, with Creeping Chill gone, essentially if you mill them over, let's say you get an Archive Trap off, you mill over one Creeping Chill, you surgically extract that, you lose 2 life usually on that exchange, but you've essentially gained back 10. 4 Creeping Chills are going to be doing 12 damage to you, you take 2 life, you've essentially gained 10 life back. And that's how you want to think about this matchup. You're giving yourself back turns, resources, and time with a card like this. And beyond that, the extra copies are really going to be, what are you most afraid of? Are you afraid of Prized Amalgams? Are you afraid of Narcomoebas, Blood Gas? You know, do you suspect that they're playing multiple copies of Conflagrate? Maybe grab that. Whatever it might be, it's very situationally dependent, and we don't want to go over that right now. What we want to go over is the fact that we really want hard graveyard hate. Hard. That's why we have Soul Guide Lantern to answer that stuff. And it enters the battlefield. If you don't want to rip it off immediately, just snipe away that one Dredger. Snipe away that one graveyard hate piece they have. Snipe away whatever it might be to slow them down and make them play the game that you want to play. And then heck, if you need to burn it off, throw it. Exile their graveyard. A lot of times if they just have 7, 8, 9, 10 cards in their graveyard, it's just going to be worth it. Just throw it out there. If you're worried about a removal spell, just get it out there, because it's free. You don't have to pay mana to exile each opponent's graveyard, and it's enough value. If they have no Dredgers, they're drawing cards, aka they are not using the primary mechanic of their deck. The big hate spell that we generally have to worry about these days is going to be Ancient Grudge, and remembering that we do enable this in the sense that we make it cost less, we put it in their graveyard, we allow it to be flashback. So a lot of times what's nice is you do want to play the Soul Guide Lantern because you don't require the mana to activate it. You don't require the mana to make sure that you exile that graveyard, to exile and get rid of their graveyard. And what's also nice is you can play cards like Ashiok Dreamrender. If you're getting spicy, you don't want the Luros here, you're not going to be grinding with Luros in this game, although you might be. You tend to get there with a card like that dodges this and also exiles this card away. Finally, the last card that we need to worry about, not necessarily, but it does catch you off guard in a lot of ways, is going to be Leyline of Sanctity, because it does hit your Hedron Crabs, it does hit your Archive Traps, and of course in this matchup I would highly recommend boarding out the Crabs, so you don't have to worry about that Hedron Crab interaction, but really just the Archive Traps. Any other targeted spells like Crypt Incursion, which is hugely backbreaking for them, that's going to shut off this. So you might actually want to try and point Crypt Incursion in yourself if you're keeping in Crabs, or in that game 1 scenario where you have Crypt main, you might want to point it at yourself if they are weirdly boarding this in, or I don't know, whatever situation it might be. Leyline of Sanctity is always something to think about, and they might just bring in a random copy or two, so you might not have like 3-4 copies you have to deal with where you want to surgical it. It might just be one copy. They randomly have it in your hand, you don't see another copy at all. It's problematic. So thankfully we do have tools around it. Fracture Sanity, Tasha, whatever. It gets all around it. Surgical doesn't get hit by it. But again, it's something to always be wary of, thinking of in the back of your mind. Is this something that I should be worried about post-board? But that's really going to be the matchup. I hope y'all enjoy the game. Again, this is a matchup I have a lot of fun playing with, and a lot of fun showing off time and time again how not necessarily close, how much fun it can be, and how actually positive of a win rate it is for Mill once you start understanding how to deploy your tools and how to deploy the resources that you have available to you, how to manipulate the action that your opponent is taking against you. So enjoy the games. Catch y'all for the next one. So if you're just around, give it a couple minutes. I will be back after this game and see what's going on. But let's see what we can do here. Yeah, I think this is a good hand as well. It's fine. It's fine. We're on the draw. We're on the play. So they're not reviewing Luros. This is a whole Luros-less league. No Luros in this league. Whole damn league without Luros. Okay. Could not be me. Sacred Foundry. Dredge. I'm playing Soul Guides and Kaya's Guile. Baby, a triple! I am playing Soul Guides and Kaya's Guile. Okay. I am so happy I did not drop this game because I'm about to lose to Dredge, but I'm about to be happy doing it. Let's do it. The 1-4 dream is absolutely alive. Yo, come on now. Yo, never doubted. Take the stomping grounds for you know, the friggin' green life from the loam. I'm gonna be able to sit down and play it for a couple weeks. School is keeping me pretty tied down. I feel that like I've work and just like other like social life stuff have been keeping me from playing this, keep my gaming structure a little bit slower. But I definitely feel that. Like, with all the games coming out recently, my drive to play Magic is at an all-time low, and in a good way. Like, there's so many good video games out there that I really want to touch base on. And can I just point out the fact that our opponent milled, like, I have milled them for 3, they milled over 3 lands. They then Shriekhorn to mill over 2 lands. They Shriekhorned again to mill over 2 more lands. The dream. Come on now. The dream. I think I'm actually supposed to pop the visions here. I do need a land. Oh, interesting. Let's see how far they dredge. If they get to 20 cards. Nice. Okay, so Stinkweed and life. Okay. Yep. Ah, sucks. Do they have anything? Amalgams? So they only played a land per turn. I think the Narcomoeba coming in is fine. Yeah, I don't really care. Yeah, the Narcomoeba coming in is fine. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need to pop this if I don't have to. Alright, fetch line off the top. Fetch line off the top. Give me a fetch. Give me a land. Give me a land, actually. Maybe not even a fetch. Give me a land. Let's see if they dredge. If they dredge, I'll hit them for more. If they dredge, I'll be able to exile more cards. Yeah, so I'm just gonna exile the Grey. I'm gonna exile them right now, before they get that Narcomoeba and before they get all those Bloodghast. So I'll just do it right now. That's fine. They chose to dredge and feed their graveyard a little bit more. That's on them. So that's fine. We've slowed them down a lot, but they still have 24 cards. One thing to notice is no Creeping Chills. No Creeping Chills so far. So I don't know. Still something to be worried about, right? Like, Creeping Chills essentially, you know, one thing to remember is Creeping Chills, like, figuratively puts us at thing. Oh, there they are. Yeah, there you go. We hit 3 in a row. There it is. Yep. So that puts us at effectively 6 life right now, right? Like, that's the way you want to think about, you know, like, you're down 12 life playing against Dredge, right? The majority of the time. That's the way you want to think about this. So, kind of sucks that we weren't able to get any of the Creeping Chills, but we were able to get, like, a good, you know, kind of amount of the enablers. And what sucks is they're going to get an Amalgam here, too. So, there's not much we're doing about that. That's fine. So, they'll get their Amalgam. But they're getting pretty close to just getting milled out here. If I can find a land, like, they're done. Because I can Field of Ruin, Archive Trap, like, all that good stuff. And they're going pretty deep into the mill here. I guess they're trying to find another Amalgam, yeah. That's fine. So I have one more Keeping Chill to worry about, which puts me at effectively 5 life, right? Let's see if I can just win it here. Let's see if I can just win it. Oh my lord. The deck doesn't want to cooperate with this. I'm wondering if I should just hold up March the Otherworldly Light. Because I can March, exile Amalgam. I can march and exile Amalgam. Just doesn't do much. Like, I can at least chump the Amalgam. So, you know what? No, I can chump the Amalgam. Okay. That works for me. I don't think I'm supposed to mill them. I don't want to... Well, it prevents them from dredging, but it also just puts more stuff into their thing. Like, I don't want to give them more... I don't know. You know what? No, I think I am supposed to play it, because then if I need to get a white source, I can get a white source. That sucks. That sucks. Giving them the Conflagrate? That sucks. The Conflagrate sucks. Holy, the Conflagrate sucks. They're at 7 cards in hand. They can go to 8. Jeez. I messed up. I already went to my end step. Because then... Yeah, I already went to my end step. Because I should have tried to find visions. No, not visions. I should have tried to find a soul guide here. That sucks. Okay, they gotta see the line. They gotta see the line. That sucks. Oh, Lord. The 2 Conflagrates? I did not think. I never what I thought. 2 Conflagrates. Yup. What? Wait, what? You have lethal. Opponent. What? You have lethal. Oh, no, no, no. Opponent, opponent, opponent. You have lethal. Come on now. That is not how you do this. Opponent, opponent, opponent. You have lethal. What? Like, Conflagrate literally says discard X cards, any targets. Any targets. They could have just shot me for 8. For Guile? No, no, no. I'm just gonna win with Archive Trap. Yeah. I'm just gonna win with Archive Trap. Opponent, opponent, opponent. What? The actual? Okay. Oh my lord, opponent. Oh no, no, no. Oh yeah, no worries, Elderbrine, no worries. No worries, yeah, we're gonna win with the Archive Trap. Yep, Creeping Shell. Yeah, opponent, you messed up. You messed up. You had the lethal. You had the lethal. Oh, come on now. Come on now. You can't be doing that with Dredge. You can't be doing that with Dredge. You can't be doing that with Dredge. Come on, it's literally in your face. You don't even need to predict it. It's literally right there. The win con is right in your face. The card says I win. Okay. So, what do we want? Okay, so I'm supposed to take out the crabs and probably Spreading Seas. I bring in all of this, and that. Keep the Spreading Seas. Probably lose, like probably play a dam. Probably. Like, I should take out visions, but they will enable their own graveyard. So there is a world where I can, because they actively enable it, there is a world where I can actually visions for 20 alongside a soul guide, Kaya's Guile, extirpate, surgical, like all that stuff. So we are, again, this is a matchup we are hyper prepared for. Love me some classic matches. I think I might actually end up throwing this up there with the Storm game. I mean, this might, you know, if we end up winning this, yo, shout out, you know, hello YouTube. Might actually end up throwing this up there with a Storm game and leaving the Vintage Cube draft for another time. Maybe for when I get better so I don't get laughed at. Let's see how this game goes. But I think I'm supposed to keep this. The problem is I imagine they have like some level of an answer, but like I also have extra pay too. I think I'm supposed to keep this hand. Like it's weird, but like again, right? Like it's just answers. Like they mulled once, which is good. They mulled once and didn't have something like a ley line, so that's nice. How's Spreading Seas working for Esper so far? Never tried that in Mill before. So in Esper, so this has really just become a pet card for me at this point. But Spreading Seas has been hella fun for me in Dimir. Super fun for me in Dimir. So essentially, you know, understanding the fact that Dimir Mill or Mill in general realistically has about 2 to 3 flex slots available to it, right? And so using those flex slots, you want something that's you know, kind of super high impact, something like that. And Spreading Seas, you know, one, being able to be redrawn. You can recast it with Luro should it ever be destroyed. What's nice is on the draw, it gives you the ability to beat Tron. If you don't have the Field of Ruin active, you can just, you know, do that. There's a lot of greedy mana bases out there with, you know, Grixis Death Shadow. If you can shut out red, if you can shut out black in a sticky situation with, you know, the Amulet Titan decks, obviously Spreading Seasing a bounce land with the 5-color decks, you know, a Triome, stuff like that. Like the card has value at all points, and it's surprisingly a way to like prison some things out. Again, on top of that, what's another bonus to it is that you can also Spreading Seas your own cards. If you're in a bind with mana and you know, your Field of Ruin's not producing, Spreading Seas it, make it blue. Thanks to layer effects, if you have non-basic lands and your opponent has a Blood Moon out, you can Spreading Seas your own land to then become just an island. Because of how layering works and they put the Blood Moon down first, your card will then become an island. If you Spreading Seas it and then they play a Blood Moon, it will become a mountain. So there's ways you can manipulate around it. It's super nice that way. Oh my lord, this is the blowout. This is amazing. I almost don't want to do this. I almost want to let them do this. Like, I actually almost want to let them do this so I can potentially visions. Like, you see what I'm talking about, right? Like the Stinkweed Imp. I almost want to like let them do this, just to hit like Creeping Chills and stuff. And I think I will. I just want to let them do this. Like, I could extra pay and take the Stinkweed Imps, but I think I do want them to fill their graveyard. I think this should be okay. Yep. 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 There you go. That's what I was looking for. I hope you find your peace. Crawling on your knees. Okay. So hit the Creeping Chills. And that helps with Tasha's in a big way. You know, just removing a whole 4 CMC, you know, spell. So the ones in their graveyard are completely gone. Their hand is literally no enablers. They have nothing in there. Their graveyard, on the other hand, doesn't have any as well. They can conflagrate, of course, to try and put an enabler in there. If you got rid of it, in terms of what else they have, no shuffle effects. They have 4 Ancient Grudges in total, because they already cast one. They have 1 Ox. That's interesting. So Ancient Grudge is going to be their kind of hated choice. But yeah, so Eldebrine, that is, you know, Spreading Seas is just a fun card. I don't know how much I would actually recommend it in terms of like a complete competitive sense, but yo, it is a super fun card. I would really recommend it. If you don't know what to do with those last couple of slots and you want something creative, try Spreading Seas, especially in paper. It's not like a terribly expensive card, and on Moto it's like dirt cheap. You know what I mean? So it is it's definitely a card I would recommend, like, trying out. There is a world where I could Field of Ruin them out of the game. But yeah, I wasn't aware of the Seas plus Moon interaction. I played it in a Blue Ponza where it's super fun. Yeah, exactly. So it's all about just getting like edge case value out of your cards, right? Like, that's really all Mill is. Like, our primary package is very like focused on what it wants to do. So the extra supporting cards need to do some fun stuff. And sometimes you can eke out value in that way, right? I think, like, honestly though, if you wanted to really go, like, you wanted to draw a lot of cards and you just wanted information and you didn't want to, you know, work around with the kinks, you could probably just go 21 lands and play like 4 baubles or something, right? Like, I've done it before, and it's very possible to like make that work and be functional. So yeah, that's fine. You get a Blood Gas. Yep. think I'm supposed to kill this. I think I'm supposed to kill this. And then next turn I can prismatic ending one of the amalgams. Yep. Now you okay. So what's left in their deck? So they have the stinkweeds on deck. Ancient Grudges is there. I think I just take tough call, but one, two, three. Exile the 3 CMC stuff. I think I just hold up the surgical extraction and see what I can do with it. Pass through. I'm gonna hold up surgical and see what I can do with it. I think I let the mill, like I think the Visions of Beyond can potentially take us somewhere. So let's see. So what did they end up hitting? It was a Stinkweed Imp. Or no, what do they do? Yeah, okay, yeah. So it was Stinkweed Imp. Let's see if they. Okay, so they're gonna hit us for 3. Okay. Come on. Okay. I think I'm supposed to put Loris in my hand. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to put Loris in my hand. Let them dredge Stinkweed Imp one more time. I can then Visions. Come on, dredge Stinkweed Imp. Dredge the Imp. Don't 5-head me. Oh, they're so smart. Like they're so 5-head. Like, oh my lord. Okay. All right. So they're gonna hit me for 3. They have 2 cards in hand. They can conflagrate me. I think I just let them have it. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. They're not drawing a card, so that's fine. So they're gonna hit me. I wonder if they will conflagrate me though. I really do. I wonder if they will conflagrate me. Put me to 2. I'm just gonna cast. It's interesting. Yeah, I can Field Flip Visions. I just don't know what like it does for me. I guess I could find. I don't know. I guess I'm supposed to take this. So they do have a Bloodghast here. In there. Yeah. So I did mess up. I should have played the island first. This is actually a pretty big screw up. Because I should have played the island first. Like the island in my hand. Because if I draw Crypt Incursion right now, it doesn't do anything. Like I can't cast it. Okay, that's fine. Jeez. Okay. So if they don't see the line, I just loot. If they don't see the line, they don't see the line. But I have to hit the Bloodghast. Yeah, I think Luros into Soul Guide was better. I think I got caught into the Visions idea too much. Luros into Soul Guide was better. But it didn't. I mean, Luros into Soul Guide, like they still had lethal though. Like if they saw it, but they could have missed it. They missed lethal last turn. So you know what? They gotta see it again. They gotta see it again. That's on them. I don't have like a. What's better here? Yeah, paying the 2 life is better. I was really hoping to draw into better options, but oh well. Oh, that sucks. Okay. 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 Yeah. No, I guess like the soul guide option was better here. I was just hoping to draw more. I don't know, like to draw 3 cards. I was just hoping to, but I guess like the line was already present to us. So, what do we do with our cards right now? What do we do with our cards right now? What do we do with the cards? What do we do with the cards? I mean, it's the same thing. It's playing this and blocking is the same thing as them not seeing the line. It's the same thing. So I'm just going to play this because it gives me a better chance. So what I mean by the same thing is they can just dredge, hit me for the 2 confligate regardless, or just have me lethal on board. If they don't see the confligate line, if they don't see it, then so be it. But like, I don't know. I lost here anyway. It's fine. It's fine. There's just like a lot of things that I had to work out for me here. But yeah, I think the Soul Guide line was better because at least I could have played Loros to block and like, yeah, you know what? No, I completely messed this one up because I could have played Loros to block. That was completely bad. Come on, Chef. That was completely bad. Yeah, I could have played Loros to block, played the Soul Guide, and then exiled their graveyard. They would have had no line. Oh God, I messed that one up. That is tough. That is tough. Let's see here. Okay, don't worry. We're on the play. Let's get a win. We're on the play. Let's get a win. I don't like it. I don't like this hand. I do and I don't. No. I don't like this hand. I like this hand. Yep, this is a good hand. We're gonna keep this. I'm gonna drop Drown. I like this hand better. So obviously it's a 1-lander, but there's a lot of graveyard hate available to us. What sucks is our opponent is playing so they're playing Nature's Claim and for the flashback destroy target artifact spell, whatever. Ancient Grudge. Looks like our opponent is mulliganing aggressively here. 4 cards. Ooh. Gonna head to the pub. Good luck with the rest of the league. I appreciate it, Elder Brian. Have a good time at the pub. Have a good time. We're gonna be running some Elden Ring in a sec, so we're gonna vibe together. At a distance, we're gonna vibe together. Ooh, Gemstone Cavern. Malta 4 with a Gemstone Cavern puts you at 3, doesn't it? Or 2? Oh my lord. Okay. Okay, alright, so... Okay. See what you got. Good for them, I mean. Good for them. What do you got? It'd be crazy to me if they have like Thrilling Discovery and like an actual exile, so like a discard source. Oh no, they do have to discard 2 cards for Thrilling Discovery, so that doesn't really... That's not really a thing for them. They probably just have like an Ancient Grudge in hand, which is why I'm actually scared to play the Soul Guide until like I can actually use it. Oh, word. Draw land? Please? Yo, one misplay ruins the whole league. One misplay ruins the whole thing. One misplay ruins the whole thing. No, I can't post this on YouTube. I'm gonna get laughed at. I got laughed at already. It's hard enough as it is. Life is pain. Life is suffering. Okay, so 2 lands gone. They drew another one. No enablers so far. Okay. I kind of just want to play this out. Nah, it's fine. I have Surgical Extraction in the worst case scenario. I have Surgical Extraction to mess them up. This is such a weird hand. This is such a weird hand. It really is. This is such a weird hand. Okay, they're gonna loam. It's fine. Loam it away. Okay. Gemstone is colorless. What? Oh my god. Okay. Our opponent doesn't know what they're doing. Our opponent doesn't know what they're doing. I'm always laughing at you. Okay. There's a second land. Okay, now we can do something. we can do something. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna pop this off and redraw. That's definitely gonna be order of business number 1. I'm gonna hit their yeah, well, yeah. I mean, that one at least makes them like lose life. So hit them there. Okay, we're doing stuff. I don't think I want them like dredging just yet, so I'm gonna surgical that. Yeah, I don't think I want them dredging just yet. They have a Stinkweed Imp in hand, which is kind of funny. And yeah, it's really the same thing. 2 conflagrates. Okay, just making sure like nothing changes. 4 Creeping Chills still in the deck. 4 Bloodghast. Okay, cool. So those cards are exiled. We're gonna keep them on a slow game, right? Until if we can do that, if we can make sure that their plan is not enabled, as long as we're doing our stuff, that's what we want. That's what we want. So their conflagrate lines are gonna be a lot harder for them. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put Loris in my hand. Whatever. Just gonna put Loris in my hand. What do you got? Oh, did you find like Thrilling this? Oh, they found the Cathartic. Okay. All right. Okay. Thankfully, they don't have. I only laugh at you. Shav, it makes you feel that I only laugh at you all the time. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yo, no worries. No worries. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yo, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yo, as long as I provide something to you, I rate it. It makes me feel better. Yo, please don't find. No, they found the Dark Amoeba. Okay, fine. That's fine. Well, I'll tell you what. So they're gonna get 1 amalgam. Yeah, they're gonna get 1 amalgam, but they're gonna lose their graveyard. They are 1 hundo P losing their graveyard here. I am not allowing that to happen. So bang, 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 bang. Soul Guide Lantern. I mean, no, they're losing their graveyard. Like I'm thinking about it. I'm like, nah, they're losing their graveyard. Like, yeah. Like they can just like, yeah, they're losing their graveyard. Goodbye. Yeah. So I can replay the Soul Guide after. No. Unless I would shut her out. Yeah, no, I mean that's the point, right? Like I gotta be here for the pain. I gotta do the things that other people won't. Like that's my goal, right? Because y'all already know what's good. Come on now. I know what's good, y'all know what's good. I gotta do the hard stuff. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, they're just hard casting Creeping Chills. Okay. So I'm gonna take the damage here. That's fine. I take the damage here. So I'm essentially going to net 1 because I'm going to swing back in here. I have a path. It's fine. Okay. That works too. Yeah, I don't really care to play Soul Guide right now. I could have. But I was trying to draw into more lands and like more resources. So I'm going to swing in this way. I'm going to path their amalgam. And take it from there, or I can wait. I'm not in a rush right now. I can wait. Let's see what they do. So combat, path the amalgam. You know, obviously got to path it in case they have a Creeping Chill. Just can't take the damage from it, right? If they have a Creeping Chill in hand, can't take the damage from it. So. Right now, so unless they play a blocker, they're not gonna have a great way to deal with this, right? So I kind of have to, and then at least that way I can at least deal with the blocker. Like I'm gonna be, yeah, like I'm gonna be able to deal with that. So that's good. So I'm in a good spot, I think. It's the shaft sacrifice, yo. It's what I signed up for. It's the pain I signed up for. Okay, so there's a land, just gives me more ways to deploy resources. So let's play a Soul Guide. Wait, before I mess something up here. So let's prismatic ending this. 1, 2, 3 colors spent for it. Let's play Soul Guy Lantern to hit the 1 card in their graveyard. See, I'm making up for it. I'm making good plays. We're gonna play this tapped. And there you go. Luros, yo, to all you people telling me Luros of the Dream Den. Yo, to all you people telling me Luros of the Dream Den, yo, I'm never gonna cast Luros of the Dream Den. I'm never gonna swing in. Yo, the life gain never matters. Come on. Come on now, look at this. Look at this. Luros of the Dream Den is literally single-handedly winning me this game right now. Do you know anything about pre-modern Shaft? I know of the format. That's about it though. I know of the format. That is the best I can tell you. It's like, isn't it just like legacy or like weird? It's like weird legacy. That's what I've heard. It's like weird legacy. Like in terms of like what's legal and everything. Okay, they're going pretty damn deep here. Okay. 4th edition up to Scourge? What's the I guess like what's the drive for it? Is it the sake of like, oh, it's a new format, it's something fresh, or is there actually like some cool stuff like going on? Because it's kind of like legacy light. Because I know modern is like 8th edition above, right? So you do get like 4th edition and stuff. So there's no one which is okay, so it's like, is it? I'm assuming there is a ban list and something like that. Like, is that handled? Is that handled by like kind of a community, like a Reddit community? There's a ban list, yeah. How many creeping chills have we dealt with? Only 2, 3. There's one in here. So I'm at, the way I have to think about this is I'm at functionally 6. So when I'm gonna make moves here, I have to think about this like I'm at 6. Okay, so I do have to play this. One priority is I have to play Soul Guide for the Conflict Rate. I have to play Soul Guide here. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Like at your LGS and stuff, or how have you been playing it? Okay, wait. This does change up what I want to do. So let's play Tasha's. See if I can actually just win off Tasha's here. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're gonna hit the conflict rate here. So I've taken out, I have to take out the last one, right? Unless they just have Creeping Chill in their hand. I think they literally just have Creeping Chill in their hand. Or it's the last card. That's actually kind of funny. Creeping Chill is either in their hand or it's like the last card in their deck. That's kind of funny. So I am gonna swing in with Luros just to maximize the amount of life I have. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, I can just use it to block. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. I can just use it to block. That's fine. We win though. Regardless, we win. We win though. I brought it back. Come on now. Come on, folks. I brought it back. After my terrible misplays in game 1, I brought it back. I played it right. March the Otherworldly Light, not getting a good show off, but I brought it back. So let's block here. I don't know what our opponent has here. I don't know what you think you can possibly do to win this game right now. What do you possibly think you can do to win this game right now? I don't. Okay. All right. GG's. Good stuff, opponent. Good games. 1-4. 1-4. 1-4. 1-4. Okay. All right.